Please like the video and subscribe my channel to get updates. Also press bell icon to receive notifications of new uploads. Hello friends, I am Dr. Ajay Verma and we will be discussing projection of solid, some basic concepts in this video. In my previous video, I have discussed various types of solids which are there in projection of solid. If you have not watched that video, please go and watch it so that this concept will be clear to you. I am providing link for that video in my description section. So let us start with the projection of solid, the simple position, which is the starting point of projection of solids for any problem. In all the problems of projection of solid, you have to start projection with this position. Whatever the conditions are given, you neglect all those conditions and draw the figures initially in simple position. So what is simple position of solid as far as projections are concerned? Simple position means the solid is placed on one of the reference plane in such a way that the axis is perpendicular to one plane and parallel to the other. Means if I place the solid on HP, this will be the simple position of the solid. Means axis is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. The vice versa case may be there. The axis is perpendicular to VP now and parallel to HP. So this is called simple position of solid. Because most of the problems are having base in the HP, means the solid is resting on HP. So I have drawn four figures for here. One for pyramid, this is prism, cone, and one is for cylinder. So you can see here, these will be the front view and top view of the solids in simple position when they are placed on HP, so that axis is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. When we talk about pyramid, the top view will be the base of the pyramid. Whatever the base is there, here it is a square pyramid, so square is visible in the top. If it would be pentagonal pyramid, the pentagon will be there, hexagon will be there. If it would be a hexagonal pyramid, and so on. But the front view will be a triangle always, right? So top view will be changing and some hidden lines will be changing, that we will be talking about in the next video. So this is the top view. In this top view, these are the slant edges, means O dash to A dash, this is OA, which is visible here. Then OB, this is O dash to B. So these OA, OB, OC and OD, these are the slant edges of the pyramid, which are visible from the top in the top view. When we talk about projections of the prism, the front view will be a rectangle of equal to the length of the base and height of the prism, and there will be top view as per the base of the prism. If it would be a square prism, as the case here, it will be a square without these lines, because there is nothing like slant edges in prism. So if you are drawing top view of prism and pyramid, this will be the differentiation point. Means in case of pyramid, these lines are visible because they are there. In case of prism, there is nothing like crossed lines here. But in case of prism, you have to give notations twice, one for lower base and one for upper face. As I have given here, A, B, C, D, it is the upper face, A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 dash, 2 dash, 3, 4, 3 dash and 4 dash. Similarly, you have to give twice two notations for here, and you can repeat also. In case of cone and cylinder, you are having circles in the top view. That circles must be divided in either 8 or 12 equal parts, so that we are getting some intersection points here, right? And in case of pyramid, only apex will be shown with O dash or O. You can take other notations also, and one base is there. Okay, now there is a confusion among the students that how to draw these top views as per the conditions. I would have drawn this top view like this also, but I have drawn in this manner. So these two types of conditions are as per the condition given in the problem. In most of the cases, the base is lying in one of the reference planes, such as here the base is lying on HP. It may be given in VP also. Whatever the case may be, these top view or they become front view in case the base is in the VP. So these we have to draw carefully initially. For that we are having some thumb rules which you can follow. If one of the edges or one of the sides of the base is given in HP or VP, then the diagram will be like that. Means that resting edge you have to take perpendicular to XY line in the simple position. Means I have taken this side perpendicular to XY line, this side perpendicular to XY line, and so on. So I am assuming that this is the line, this is the edge or length of the side or side of the base which is in the HP. This is the case for corner condition, means where one of the solid is resting on HP or VP with one of its base corners or point of the base. So in this case you just turn these diagrams with 90 degree, means like this. So the simple fundamental is that the resting point or resting corner to the center, resting point to the center, the imaginary line joined must be parallel to XY line. Okay, so you can see here these, this and this. These three imaginary lines joining center to the resting point are parallel to XY line in these figures. So this is the basic fundamental which you can follow for drawing these two. So most of the cases are with this, means edge or side of the base in the HP. So you have to draw this one, and always draw the resting edge to the right side of the figure, because this may be the case of corner, but that time solid has to be tilted like this in the next stage that we will be discussing in the next video. So that is why we have taken this side as perpendicular to XY line. So this is all about the simple position of the solid. For every projection of solid problem, you have to draw these figures, front view and top view initially, and then we will be attempting other conditions one by one in the stages, so as to reach to the final projections of the particular solid. So this is all about for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks.